Hey my Tauruses, welcome to your June monthly zodiac reading. I'm Christine. Thank you so much for your support, for your likes, for your comments. Quick notes, always trust yourself, always follow your inner voice, your inner guidance. Practice discernment and know that energies are fluid and people do have free will. So I'm really grateful to have you here. Let's get started with your reading. You're going to start with the Ancestors and Angels Oracle deck. I feel very guided, especially after the month of May, to really tap into angels and ancestors, because I have a few other decks for angels. See what messages we have. I immediately get sleep. Some of you have been working on your sleep schedule, sleep hygiene. We have Druid, hold the space. Some of you right now are in this in-between, in this transition point, literally in this void of sorts, kind of like the void of course when the moon is traveling in between signs. But I feel like at this moment, you are at a precipice in your life, at this decision-making point of what direction do I take? I feel like some of you have actually called out to your ancestors, to an ancestor of yours, have prayed for guidance, for direction, because some of you may be feeling lost at this moment. Like, where do I go? What do I do? But you see, the light's not extinguished. It's all within you. You have that knowledge within you, guiding you. But I feel like for some of you, you've been looking too much, too far outside of yourself for too long, to other people especially, to guide you in life. And now it's about coming back home, coming back to yourself, literally being in that space and holding that space for yourself. And listening to that voice, listening to that inner guidance, to what's coming up. And some of you may be feeling a little bit of anxiety, scared, because you're not sure what's going to come up. Even though deep down you know. We're going to pull some more Ancestors and Angels for guidance. Turned around. We got Autumn, release the old and rest. It's ironic because I saw you guys doing something about sleep earlier. You could be experiencing fatigue at this moment, but I feel like there's been a major literal cleanup of sorts, energetic cleanup, almost when you do a detox and then you have to go to the bathroom, that kind of energetic cleanup, where you have been working on letting things go, especially energetically. It's one thing to let things go at a physical level, and it's another when we release them energetically, because we can feel that shift. Some of you are getting signs from this bird. It could be crow or raven. I think crows are smaller. I'm not 100% sure. There's something about releasing here. Some of you may not want to let go of something or someone. It could be a particular job, but I'm getting people, a place, a habit, because you're used to it. It's like something that is comfortable for you. But before you can get to that point of complete resting, of complete just letting go, you have to release that. Let's see what other messages we have for my Tauruses. There's something about that, something that's changing, that many of you feel unsettled. Okay, we got one. It turned over in here. Oh Oh, did I get this before? Stargazer, set your sights higher. There's a discrepancy here between what some of you are leaving or are currently leaving and what you want. You are learning to value yourself. This has to do with trusting your inner wisdom, your inner light. Some of you have upgraded through ascension, energetically, DNA, but it's so different that you are no longer vibrating or resonating with some of the people around you, with some of your environments, your routines, what you used to do, your habits. And I feel like you want something different, and that means it's at a different frequency. And so you have to let go of these people. I'm going to pull some tarot before we continue on with your reading. I was planning to pull a few more before pulling out the tarot deck, but I feel really guided to do that right now. Compelled. Okay. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of cards. What messages for my Tauruses, please? What messages does the universe have for my Taurus? Okay, we just got a bunch. Okay, we got Two of Swords, air energy, King of Swords, air energy, Knight of Wands, fire energy. I should say air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, fires, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Two of Wands, fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Some of you may be seeing a lot of 2s, 22s. But there's a decision here. There's been something about, there's decisions here, and you know what you want to do. That's the thing. There's a lot of crows here. Some of you are definitely resonating with crows. Crows or ravens, blackbirds, I'll just say. They may be your spirit animal, but there's a major significant spiritual transformation that you have undergone or are currently undergoing. I feel like there was inner conflict within yourself about letting go. This has to do with what I just said about releasing. But some of you have had reflective period. Even though this card, I mean, this is air energy, it's about thinking more with your logic and not so much with your emotions and feelings. I feel like you do have to tap into your body because you're feeling it already. You don't like feeling that instability, that sense of not feeling stable, of not feeling grounded. And that's what I'm feeling right now, that you're not feeling 100% certain. But I feel like you know decisively what choice you have to make, and you're going to make it. I feel like many of you have let go. I feel like this concerns a relationship, a person, group of people, or a situation, like an environment of sorts. And this is taking you to something higher, something better. In a way, I feel like with the Two of Swords, there was some type of self-deception. Something you didn't want to see for so long. But a lot of you have finally taken the time to acknowledge it, because you're not, this came up, you're not stupid. It was really all about listening to your internal self, to your inner guidance, to your intuition, because you have all the answers. A lot of you are very much connected to the spirit world, to the animal world, I should say. Yeah, I feel like this decision has already been made, even if you haven't taken action yet, but you're going to take action towards this soon. Because in order to continue on the path that you want to go, you have to take action. Let's see. Let me get another deck. Okay. What more can you tell me about this action that my Tauruses need to take? What more can you tell me about? Okay, got a card. We got the Star card. This is Aquarius energy about hope and healing, but this was in the reverse. So I feel like some of you are still in that in-between time, in that liminal space. Almost like this energy where you finally are like, oh shit, I know what's going on. I know what's not vibing right. I know what's different, what's not resonating with me anymore. I finally realize it. It's like things have come to light and it's all sinking in, and you're finally starting to click to your intuition, to the messages that you've been receiving. You're like, the light bulb has turned on, literally. You're literally holding space for yourself. And you're in that, you're not 100% yet, but you're getting there. That's where the rest comes in. It's ironic, stargazer and the star. Aquarius energy. We're going to continue and look at the moonology and see what other messages the universe has in store for you. It's also really important to have that space where you excuse me. It's also important where you have that space where you don't necessarily take action or do things, because that's sometimes where we receive the most insights, when we're quiet. Because our intuition, it's not loud. It's not like a blaring, is it a megaphone that screams, hey, this is what you need to do, or we don't get flagged down. No, it doesn't work that way. Look at this. We got new moon in Cancer. Relax. There's a semblance here of taking a step back and staying in that energy for a little bit until you process it and not moving forward. Because I feel like you've made the decision to leave behind, or will be. Whatever it is, I feel like the decision has been made. The action itself is coming. We got, I can't pick it up. Release the old and rest. When you rest, it allows your parasympathetic system, right? The rest and recharge part of your body to recoup. And I'm not feeling like this is something like flight or freeze mode where you like have to flee all of a sudden. I'm not getting that energy, but this was a decision that required you separating yourself from situations or people that were not for your highest good anymore. And it changed a bit where you were going, where you thought you were heading. It's almost like finding a new friend group after you've established a friend group for many years. It's that kind of energy where like, oh shit, now what? But relaxing allows you to reintegrate, allows you to recoup that energy, to reconnect with yourself. Because the more you keep going on that cycle of go, 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 because I know Tauruses, you are about building and creating and moving forward and, having that semblance of stability underneath your feet. But you can take a step back and know that you are okay where you are at. You still have the earth beneath your ground, beneath your feet, I should say. What other messages does the universe have? Oh, for my Tauruses, another Cancer card popped out. Some of you may have Cancer in your chart. Last quarter moon in Cancer, take a breather. Holy shit. This is like a lot of, look, rest, relax, take a breather. Some of you have been overdoing it in your life in some area or another, whether it's a relationship, a job, parenting, I'm getting, school, work. You're on the verge of burning out, of not seeing things for what they really are. You really have to stay in this space and just rest. Literally, take a time out. Simplify. I'm hearing simplify, declutter your calendar, make room and space for yourself. And it can be a little bit difficult, especially in this season of Gemini, where you may have an itching to go out and you may start receiving more communication to get together with people. But where you're going next it's a completely higher, it's like an up level. You're leveling up, that's the word. And so you need to rest before you proceed in that journey. See what other guidance the universe has for my Tauruses. What other guidance does the universe have for my Tauruses? We got 2. You know what's ironic? As I was shuffling, I kept looking at this 2 of Wands globe. Some of you are about to go on an adventure. And look what comes out, great adventure. I should have said that before, because now anyone could be like, well, you're just saying that because you saw this. But literally, some of you may be planning a getaway, an adventure, but I'm feeling like it's something longer distance. Some of you may be moving, changing scenery, changing your environments, changing your home, or going someplace completely unexpected. You could be road tripping too, but there's something that you're doing that's far away from where you are at. We get here, great adventure, take a risk, venture forward. So Tauruses are not known for taking risks. But with the Aries energy, and some of you may have this in your chart, it could help you be and embody that Aries courage. Because I feel like where you're going towards next, especially with setting your sights higher, and it's going to take different form for everyone, whether it's a relationship, a job, a career, if you're moving in that like a field, it could be a whole lifestyle change. It's going to take something going outside of your element. That's why you're being called to rest right now, because you're going to be embarking. It could be a literal geographic journey of sorts, or it could be more of a spiritual journey, like a new chapter. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Can you see this? Yeah. This is beautiful energy. You're being called to take some time out now, because this is going to move quickly. What other guidance does or do the angels have for my Tauruses? Clear, cancel, and release. You're getting a lot of releasing cards. That's telling me 2 things. Some of you are still holding on to something or someone. And it could be because you're still in that process of grieving. You're still in that process of letting go. And that's fine. So you're still in this process. It's ongoing. And for some of you, this is just a reiteration of lightening up, because wherever you're going, a lot of releasing here. Wherever you're going, it's taking you in a completely different path. Look at this. You're not going to be bringing the same people along, the same environments, the same habits like you were before. That's why it's important that you take that time out for yourself at this moment. But there's a magical element here, because this path that you're going on, look at this. There's going to be a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of beautiful things coming to you. Some of you are simply following your heart. In short, that's the message that I'm getting. Some of you are simply following your heart right now, and you're going after what you want. Recent, I'll just say, energetic events may have led you to re-examine what it is you truly value and want in life. You're not putting yourself last anymore. What other messages do we have from our archangels for my Tauruses? Got a lot of cards about releasing, relaxing, taking a breather. Things are gonna pick up. As soon as you make this shift, this move, I'm getting like sometime in the summer between mid-June and August. Because I'm feeling the heat of the summer here. And this will vary too depending on where you live, because sometimes it's hot around the world throughout the year in many places. Any other messages for my Tauruses, please? Nope. Oh, that one popped out. Seraphim, Seraphisa. Relax and open up to source. Keep your heart open, Mother of God. Let me reiterate your cards, you all. You got Autumn. Release the old and rest. New Moon in Cancer. Relax. Last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. Clear, cancel, and release. Relax and open to source. Keep your heart open. We also have open your heart to joy. There's something beautiful coming. Something that you truly want, that you've desired, that you haven't told anybody. Maybe even you haven't admitted it to yourself, but I'm getting it's very much related to obviously joy and happiness with your heart. It could be like finding your kindred soul group, kindred spirit, a partner, like a life partner, a job, or a home. Like a home where you truly feel accepted and loved. Remember, that comes from you. Relax and open up to source. This is too all about holding space. This is about connecting to yourself. And that connects you to your higher self, to your spiritual team, to source, to whatever you call your higher power or the universe. Look at this. Wow, so much about relaxing. Some of you have been trying too hard to control how things are going. And it's not going to happen if you keep controlling. You have to let go. Okay. This is Keepers of the Light. What other messages do we have for my Tauruses? We got Commander Ashtar. Call to action. Take charge. Lead by example. Walk your talk. There's like, some of you may oh my gosh, what's the word? It's still Mercury retrograde shadow period, y'all. And I'm a Libra, so I'll say Libra sun, Libra rising. Some of you resonate with star seeds. So something about star seeds. Some of you may be activated at this moment by star seeds. I got Pleiadian and one with a U. Urani? I don't know this group. It's with a U. Commander Ashtar. You're going to be taking, I feel like this is going to be like a leap of faith. We also got Jawal Kul, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. There's a lot of beauty and happiness awaiting you all. Look at this. If you're feeling lost at that moment, remember it's transitory. It's ephemeral. It doesn't last forever. Our feelings, our emotions, they just are, even if for today. Things are moving faster than you think. We're going to pull a unicorn oracle to see what other guidance is in store for you for June. Your path is unfolding beautifully, but it's important that you take time out for you. Connect to yourself, because when we rest, we can connect to ourselves on a much deeper level. Okay. Stand in your power, 14. Be passionate about your vision, bring about positive change. So there's something that you all know that you want to do, because you're being called to step right forward, to step ahead, something bigger than you ever imagined. We also got 18, refreshing oasis. Nurture yourself, gather your strength. This is card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 6, tapping into relaxing. it's really at this moment for June, you should think about really rejuvenating and taking care of yourself, your soul, your mind, body, soul, mind, body, or spirit too. What brings you that ability to completely get into that flow state of relaxation where you can just let go? Is it a shower, a bath, floating, nature, playing music, whatever it is? Do that. Release everything and anything that no longer vibes with you. And I know it's easier said than done, but you're going to need the strength because you are going to be moving forward pretty quickly. You're going to be going on an adventure of some sort in your life. And again, it could be geographic where you're moving or traveling somewhere long distance, or literally an adventure on your soul journey where you're starting a new chapter in your life. That's very different. It's really, really important that you take the time now to literally recoup your energy, because if you don't, you're going to risk burning out. We're going to pull a soul path or soul guidance oracle. What are their messages for my Tauruses? You all have been so busy the last couple of months. June, I feel, is going to be your reprieve. Look at the color before I pick it up. I haven't picked it up. We got here in the beginning, release the old and rest. So we get autumn, right? So autumn here in the Northern Hemisphere is from September to November. And so when I pulled the tarot, we got Two of Wands and Knight of Wands. So I feel like this action, this time, it's going to start moving around that time. So enjoy your summer. I'm not saying like don't do work and just hang out by the beach or the pool or in your bed, but literally recoup your energy during this time. Complete anything you need to do. Wrap up loose ends. Disconnect from people, places, things that no longer serve you, and shift that energy towards you. From now until then. And again, I don't usually ascribe time. Everyone's on a different timeline. I mentioned too earlier, for some it could be summer too, from mid-June to August. There's something about heat, and it's going to be different for everyone, but in short, take this time to really take care of yourself, to really pamper yourself, whatever that means to you. But sleep, eating well, moving your body, taking care of your mind, nourishing yourself. You may need to hunker down to do that. And we're going into Cancer season in a few weeks, so it's perfect to go inward in that way. So for the soul guidance oracle, we got patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Tauruses, I know sometimes you can be impatient and you're wanting things now and wanting things to materialize now, but things are coming sooner than you expect, which is why you're being called to relax, to take a breather, to rest. This is going to help you. Focusing that energy on you, helping yourself first, is going to help with the patience too. And every day, I like turning these around into affirmations. I am patient. I am so grateful for my patience. I'm so grateful for being patient. Thank you for helping me be patient every day, because what's coming is amazing. It's beautiful, and it's coming faster than you know. We're going to pull a last card, a spirit animal, for your final message. And again, I feel like with you, similar to Capricorns, you have quite a few animals here. What final message do we have for my Tauruses for the month of June? We have elk, nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Look at that. You're going to overcome whatever it is that you're currently experiencing. Some type of releasing of, it could be a breakup, just letting go of people, changing circumstances, situations, but there's some sort of grief and healing that's going on. Take this time to take care of yourself, because you're going to be called to step up and to stand in your power and to take action, because it's going to come quickly, because the sights, the light that you set are completely different than what you anticipated, and it's going to bring you so much joy and happiness. My Tauruses, I hope this reading has helped. I'm really grateful for your support, for your comments, for your shares and likes. I am wishing you a beautiful month ahead. Don't forget to rest, relax, and release. And I will see you soon. Take care.